Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to post a quick video on some strategies to kind of get and stay active and stay in front of different brokers. So one of the things I like to do is reverse engineer processes. And my role on the team, or one of my roles on our team, is to find and source deals, broker contacts and things like that. And one of the ways that I do that is, like I said, is by reverse engineering the process. So I like to start with the goal in mind and then kind of work backwards from there. So I will literally grab a piece of paper and create what I like to call my avatar. For those of you that aren't familiar with marketing, your avatar is not, I guess you can think of the movie Avatar to some degree, but it's basically your ideal prospect, right? So in this case, my ideal prospect is an active broker that may have some sort of pocket listing, which is some listing that maybe hasn't hit the market yet. Maybe it's not even advertised on the free market yet, but maybe they've got some direct to seller contact or something along those lines, right? So I like to start with a piece of paper and I'll basically just draw them, and that could be a stick figure. And then next to it, I'll put, the description of exactly what that broker looks like. And then I'll figure out ways to market to that exact description. So for example, when I'm marketing, I'm looking for brokers that are, maybe not super active, but they're very hungry and they're okay with working with someone that's not necessarily a big name yet, and they're willing to give an underdog a shot to some degree. Not saying that we're an underdog, but that's just kind of my approach when I'm looking for these particular brokers. I want somebody that's hungry, that's going to send me some stuff that I can't just jump on LoopNet. And I know you probably see LoopNet on my screen now, and we'll get to that in a second. But I'm looking for somebody that's not going to just jump on LoopNet and then send me a link, or someone that's not going to send me a link to something that 50 other groups are looking at, right? And then we have to take it to best and final and all that other jazz. So I'm looking for somebody that maybe has a little more of a gritty, scrappy approach to this and is on the phone themselves and is working their market and has these opportunities that I may be the only one that soon knows about it. So one of the ways that I do that is through mass marketing. And I love mass marketing because there's strength in numbers. And I look at it like every day is potentially Christmas, because you just never know what you're going to unravel when you're marketing and who you're going to have a great conversation with. And unfortunately, I don't have a bunch of time to sit on the phone and make hundreds of phone calls. I do make a lot of phone calls, but for certain things, when it comes to mass marketing, I'm just not the guy for that. So again, going back to that reverse engineering strategy, I like to think of different ways to reach people with the easiest way and the least time consuming way possible, while yielding the same result, right? So I won't get too far in the weeds. I'm sure you guys are like, shut up and just get to it. So I will. So I'm on LoopNet, and most of you know that, or most of you probably have this negative connotation. There's probably some negative stigma flying around with LoopNet, right? That's where all the trash deals are. We're not going to use it for that, right? We're going to reverse engineer the process. LoopNet has this really cool feature of being able to find brokers. And just like Zillow or anything else, any other professional sites like that that just get a lot of traffic, most professionals are subscribed to the site or advertise their services on those sites. So LoopNet is one of those. So it has this cool feature where you can find a broker like so. And then I always like to do investment sales because that's what we're doing. And I'll just type in my market, Dallas, and you want to specify the property type expertise, multifamily, because that's what I'm looking for. Everything looks good. Then you hit search. And so What I do is I already have a pre-drafted message, and it's just something super simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You're just reaching out to a human being. So I'll hit email, and then I'll just paste my pre-drafted message, which says, "Hi, my name is Toby of Melio Arm Capital. My firm is aggressively purchasing multifamily in North Texas. Do you have or know of any opportunities we can underwrite and submit an LOI on?" Boom, that's it. And I'll hit contact broker. Contact the broker's been contacted. I'll go on to the next one, and looky there, the message is already pre-populated. And to do that, you've got to create a LoopNet account, which takes like a couple minutes. So I think just about anybody can figure out how to do that. And then I'll hit contact broker, and I will literally contact, I don't know, a few hundred brokers, and you will be surprised. Eventually, again, it's all about numbers. So don't do this to 10 brokers and expect to get a bunch of deals in your inbox. I will contact hundreds of brokers every single day, and we've got plenty of properties that we have underwrote by doing this. So I'm really giving you the secret sauce here. But again, it's just all about reverse engineering the process, right? Start with the goal in mind when you're trying to source deals, and then figure out how to get to that goal in a way that best suits your needs or their needs, if that makes sense. I know that kind of gets kind of hazy, but I don't want to get like too much into the technique, but just kind of think differently, right? This isn't something that I've ever seen anybody promote or do, but I'm sure someone's doing this to some degree. And it's these little scrappy measures that will get you in contact with people, right? And you can do this all day long, and it's a numbers game. You know, maybe you send out 100 of these and you get a 2% response rate, but out of those two people, one of them's got a decent deal that you could look at. So yeah, try it out. Let me know what your thoughts are, and hope you find just as much success with this as we have.